Well, I've been promising a video, guys, for quite a while now, as I've been on a 27-day streak in payouts with Take Profit Trader, right? Since May 7th, I have not missed a single day of payouts with Take Profit. It's the #1 prop firm, in my opinion, and if you're not using them, you probably should. But today is different. Today, that streak ends. Today is one of those days that I don't even feel like streaming, so I'm going to make a video, finally make a video. And it's not so much I don't want to show the losses on stream. It's just the fact that I'm not going to trade anymore. So what's the point of streaming, right? I lost 13 funded accounts today, and it's one of my biggest losses because all these accounts were above safety net for the most part, I think except one. A bunch of these accounts already received payouts before, but they were all over safety net, getting close to another payout. And it really hurts, but at the same time, I'm in good spirits. I'm not going to dwell on it too much because I'm having one of my best months ever. And secondly, the strategy worked today. It was my own fault as to why I lost. We're going to go over that. I'm going to show you guys why I'm happy that the strategy worked. So I'm not taking a confidence hit in the strategy, right? If you lose on the strategy that's been working for you, you might get a confidence hit. Versus if you don't trade your strategy and you trade something else and you make a mistake, you just move past that and you just stay happy that the strategy works and just move on and don't dwell on it too much. Don't let it affect you outside of trading, and don't let it affect you on the next day trading. All right, so let's just break down the P&L, the accounts. Again, not a pretty sight. 13 accounts lost. Now, 13 accounts lost sucks because they're over the safety net, and some of them had really big payouts pending. For example, Bullnox lost $5,000 this upcoming Friday. I could request anything over $2,600 in those accounts, or even more. I forget when you could take out the safety net, but I could request anything over $2,600 to my knowledge, maybe even more. So I was planning on growing these accounts, these two accounts, because they're the same, till Friday, and take out as much as I can. Luckily, one of the accounts survived, and I made $1,000 on it. So I'm going to be able to request $4,300 on that account, which is going to pay for all these accounts that I have to replace, which is a great thing because this account was almost done as well, but it survived. Then I have like a 25K account with Apex here somewhere. Where is it? Right here. 25K account, $3,000 in profit. Obviously, a lot of days traded. Obviously, doing well on it. Probably close to a payout, and it's gone. Okay? Very unfortunate, very upsetting. But can't dwell on it. And then every other account here was pretty much over safety net. But like these accounts, 150K accounts, right? On day 5, $5,000 in 5 days. It is what it is. I'm just going to get more 150K accounts. I'm not going to dwell on those. I will dwell a little bit on the Take Profit Trader accounts. But at the same time, am I really going to dwell on them? Why is Take Profit Trader so great? Take Profit Trader is so great because I've been consistent for so long. And I've been able to request all that money out of the account versus I was consistent on this account, but I couldn't take out all the money, right? I couldn't take out all my money from the 25K account here on Apex because they have payout windows and whatnot. But on Take Profit, I was able to take out payouts every day. Every day I made some money in the account, I was able to request it. And I did it for 27 days. So that I lost the account, I didn't lose any potential profit in those accounts. Any potential withdrawal, I did not lose. I could literally say that I traded these accounts really well and I'm okay with losing them and I'm just going to restart from scratch. From that, I still have one account left, so I'm going to lose the streak today, but I'm going to get right back on the horse tomorrow. I'm not going to force a payout today with Take Profit and trade this account. It's not going to happen. I'm going to just let it be. All right, so that's the damage in the accounts. I'm going to replace them and it's fine. It is what it is. Definitely want to work on more Tradify accounts, more trade day accounts, and more My Funded Futures accounts. And definitely want to get some more Lucid accounts here as well. But if I could get more 150K accounts, I think I could definitely exponentially grow my payouts. So now let's talk about payouts, and then we're going to talk about the trade itself. I think the payouts are more important. All right, so really quickly. This is 5 minutes already. I'm going to try to make this video in under 10 minutes. Payouts, how we stand on the month. I'm at, This is not even calculated yet. $32,419 total. That is what I have approved, what I received, and what I have all settled down. Okay. Now, if we add the Apex under review accounts, that's $12,020. Then if I add the Apex account that I could request from tonight, that I know for sure I could request from, that's $2,000. And then if I don't touch my Bullnox account again for the next 2 days, and I just request on Friday, next Tuesday, I will receive $4,300. That is going to put me at $50,739 on the month if I get approved with Apex. It's a big if, but you know, I've got approved so far this month, so I'm feeling good about it. If I get denied, we're just going to continue trading those accounts and focus on most likely July payouts, because I think we're going to run out of time. I think we have 8 trading days left in June, so maybe, but we'll see. If I could get to $50,000 this month, and we still have, again, 8 trading days, so we could get more payouts. If I could get to $50,000, that's going to be my 3rd best month ever. My first #1 month is 82,000. That's in April of 2024. My 2nd best month is 56,000. That's in February of 2024. And my 3rd best month is 45,000, and that's in March of 2024. So this would put me right in between those two, right underneath those 2 best months at the 3rd best month. And I really thought I was going to break my 2nd best month and get close to the 82,000 mark before today. And if today would have been the way it should have been, I would have been getting very close to that. And again, I'm going to go over the trade, and you're going to see why it was very possible for it to be that. But I can't dwell on this, right? I can't dwell on a big loss like today, because this is an amazing month. An amazing month. And just going back a few months ago to March, where I just took out $1,000 in payouts, and I didn't know how the hell was I able to get 5-figure payouts consistently last year. You know, and now being back at it and making most of my money in the first 10 minutes of the day, it's quite an amazing achievement, and I can't dwell on it again and be happy. I can't let a 1-day loss suck out all the joy out of these payouts, because again, trading is not all about, life is not all about trading, right? Life is about everything else, health, family, you know, we just had Father's Day. You know, trading is one piece of life, but if it's going well, when you're making money, you can't let the losses, because of what could have been, right? Like, oh, I could have made $1 million. I only made 500,000. Could have made $1 million, but I only made 500,000. You can't be upset about the 500,000 if you've made it, right? Because most people can't even get there. Most people wish to have a year of $50,000 in trading. And that was my goal back in the day, you know, going back many years ago, just to be able to make $1,000 a week. You know, that's a good side hustle. And now I'm able to make it in a month. It's incredible. So I'm not going to dwell on it too much. I keep saying dwell, because I am basically over it, and I'm going to get right back on the horse tomorrow. I'm going to take it slower. I'm not going to trade all my accounts. I'm going to take it slower, and I'm going to definitely try to pass some evals tomorrow during FOMC. So good timing for evals tomorrow. But that's the payouts. It would put me close to $150,000 in a year, and that's half the year. Last year, I made $370,000 for the whole entire year. Can I match it this year? If I keep trading the way I'm trading right now, yes. But am I going to aim for that? No. I'm going to aim for $250,000. If I could get $250,000, then I'll be happy with that. But we're approaching 10 minutes on the video. Let's just go over the trade and why I'm upset, but at the same time, why I'm happy. All right. So here's the full breakdown of the trade. The opening range trade went long right there, got sold right there. Now, the move happened so fast that I did not get filled on all my accounts. I only got filled on 3 of the accounts. 2 Bullnox and this Take Profit Trader account. So then what I decided to do, since there was a lot of momentum, I figured, all right, let's play this quick flag here. It's a 30-second chart. So I figured the market's going to continue higher. Again, I'm only looking for 26 ticks. And I already won on Bull Knocks, which was $500 each. And I won $375 on the Take Profit Trader account. So I could have continued my Take Profit Trader payout streak, and I could have grown my Bull Knocks payout by 1,000, which I ended up doing anyway. But again, I lost one big account of 5,000, right? So technically didn't. I decreased my payout, not increased it. But then I chased it. And since I chased it, right? So instead of stopping out like I usually do, I said, all right, I chased it. Let me just add, because I think it's going to have a small pullback and it's going to bounce. So it did bounce, but not high enough. And I ended up selling a little bit. And then I ended up holding for dear life, and I got stopped out. All accounts got stopped out at different times. As you could see, my Take Profit Trader got even stopped out at the very bottom, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm over it. Again, the strategy worked. Very easy opening range trades today, but I was too slow, and that's why I didn't get filled on all the accounts. And since I didn't get filled on all the accounts, I ended up chasing, trying to get that profit for the day. I was trying not to miss a day of profit, and it ended up costing me a lot. So instead of just, all right, I thought about it for maybe 2-3 seconds. All right, maybe today is not the day. Today I missed it. But then I was like, you know what? It's so strong. Let's just go for it. And I ended up going long there, and it only went up a few ticks in my favor. And I thought I was going to get it. And then it pulled back, and that was it. So that's that, guys. So big loss, 13 accounts gone. Most of them close to payout or at payout. So definitely close to 5 figures in payouts gone. But at the same time, I got to just be happy and be thankful for the consistency I've been able to achieve for the last 2 months. Because again, in March, things were ugly. April, I ended up with $16,000 in payouts, which I thought was a good month. And what am I going to talk about? 32,000 in the worst case, a bad month because I blew up a few accounts? No, I can't look at it that way. The accounts, again, were seasoned. Some accounts were at 30 days. Bull Knox was at 50 days. So it does suck to lose, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do about it? Trading is so much more than just profits, right? Trading is emotions. Trading is a roller coaster. You got to go through it all. You can't just like, oh, I'm just going to make money and trading is easy. It's not like that. It's a psychological game. I've been getting better at this. It's so much easier to lose like this when things are going well. Again, mentally or psychologically, did I get upset this morning for a few minutes? Yeah, I was like, oh, this sucks, whatever. Like, why did I do that? Like, shouldn't I have done that? And then, 20 minutes go by and I'm like, you know what? Let me just zoom out on the big picture. Let me take a look at my payouts. How am I doing on the month? Now let's be clear. When this account went from almost blown to up 1,000, that boosted my my happiness, because that's a $4,000 payout right there that was gone, and all of a sudden it's back. That's $4,000. That's how much I'm gonna need to replace all these accounts if I'm aggressive, plus some more with Tradeify and maybe Trade Day. Anyway, guys, it's 14 minutes again. These videos, man, the first 5 minutes is like slow, and then the last 5 minutes is like this. It was just 10 minutes. I'm just going off rant and off topic here. But anyway, guys, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more recaps, more videos. If you want to support the channel, all the codes are here. Again, if you're not trading with Take Profit Trader and you want to get into trading, I think Take Profit Trader is like the best platform there is right now. Obviously, they're growing huge, so there is some customer service issues. So keep that in mind. But overall, when it comes to payouts and stuff and daily payouts, they can't be beaten. All right, guys, take care. And make sure you don't use code Alpine. So my code is Alpine for every prop firm that I use, except for Take Profit. Take Profit is code ALP right down there. Do not use code Alpine. You can use any code but Alpine. Don't support someone that stole my code, okay? Take care, guys, and see you on the next one.